Well, congratulations. You just received your first upper cervical chiropractic adjustment. And now your life will never be the same. All right. We got the power turned down. Now it's about making sure that it stays on. Okay. So this video is basically going to explain the 5 phases of upper cervical healthcare. And you just came out of phase 1, which is basically everybody when they come in here has head and neck misalignment, putting pressure on the brainstem, interfering with the communication between the brain and the body. All right. Now, once we got you adjusted, now you're in phase 2. Now, phase 2, all right, is basically just explaining that it's going to take more than one adjustment in order for you to achieve a stabilized correction, all right? But a stabilized correction is the goal. I don't want to have to adjust you. I want you holding that adjustment for very long periods, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, if for some reason I'm having to adjust you frequently, then I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to reevaluate, okay? But typically we get it right the first time here, and we should see you start holding your adjustment and holding it for long periods. And once you start to hold for 3 to 4 weeks straight without needing an adjustment, you're going to start going into phase 3. Now, phase 3 can get a little bit tricky, gets a little hairy, okay? We call it the retracing phase, and this is when the head and neck start to get stronger from holding up here, and your brain's going to start straightening out other things in your body and healing them as well. So we may get some temporary pain and discomfort until those changes are made, and then it's just going to go away on its own, all right? This is really important to understand because a lot of times people think that when they come in here and they get adjusted and they feel great, that it's just going to feel great forever, all right? But that's not how healing works. Healing is not a linear situation, all right? Healing kind of goes up and down. We're going to have good days and bad days, okay? But as long as you're holding your adjustment, that means that whatever symptoms you're having is part of your healing process, like I explained in the other videos. So now, during phase 3, people come in here, they're going to actually probably have some pain. They're going to wake up one day and be like, ooh, man, I definitely need to get adjusted today. You're going to come in here and say, Doc, you know, I got this, that, and the other thing, and I'm definitely need an adjustment today. And that's typically when I have this like kind of smirk or smile on my face, and I get that nice scan of their neck, and it's that nice straight line, and I'm not going to touch you, all right? Because here's what's happening. You're getting stronger. You're starting to hold your spine back into balance where it's supposed to be. And you're just feeling the soreness of those muscles from working out, basically, without you knowing about it. So now if I get in there and I start cracking your back in those areas, I'm going to start doing your push-ups for you. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to be able to hold your adjustments. We're not going to get the results that I'm talking about here, okay? So I have to stick to my guns. Even though I love to adjust people, I can't adjust you as long as that scan looks good, no matter how you feel, okay? Now, if I do that, then and only then will we be able to get to phase 4. Now, phase 4 is the goal. This is the stabilization and healing period where restored brain-to-body communication provides for faster healing, okay? I tell my patients all the time, I can't make you Superman. You're still going to get hurt. You can still possibly get sick, but I can make you like Wolverine. You're going to heal like you've never healed before, and you're going to get well a lot faster, okay? So that is basically the goal. And now during this phase, the head and neck may try to slip back out of alignment, but because old Dr. Kris didn't crack your back in phase 3 and those muscles got stronger and stronger and stronger, as long as you hold the upper cervical spine, your brain is going to self-adjust the spine down below, all right? That's the goal, man. You'll be able to get out there and just work your butt off all day long, maybe do some gardening, do a little bit of working out. At the end of the day, jump back into bed. Your brain's just going to straighten everything out. You're going to wake up in the morning feeling rejuvenated again. It is an amazing feeling, and probably one you haven't felt in a long time. So I'm excited for you to experience that once again. And then, of course, phase 5, this is just periodic checkups where you're coming in for wellness care. Basically, we check you depending upon your progress, either twice a month or once a month. And we're just having you come in here. We're getting a scan on you and only adjusting you when necessary, okay? And this is basically just to maintain the work that we've already done, because as long as you continue to hold, you're going to continue to heal, all right? Kind of think about the maintenance care kind of like getting braces, right? So you go in, you get braces, the specialized bones, you kind of getting them all straightened out, and you have them on there for 5 years, then you take the braces off, and you don't have to worry about anything anymore, right? Wrong, right? You got to wear a retainer, right? And that retainer you're basically wearing for the rest of your life in order to maintain the correction that was made to those bones, okay? Same thing here, you're putting an investment of time and money into your spinal health and your nervous system health, and you're going to want to maintain that if you want to continue to have those benefits. So these are the 5 phases of upper cervical health care, and if you have any questions on these, just bring them with you to your next visit. Just to understand, once again, trust the process. It's not my adjustment that gets you well. It's holding it over time. That's what's going to give you your life back. So y'all have a great day. Don't forget, be kind to your spine.